There's a place that you're gonna have to get working with this.
Here you go. Do it, do it.
Oh, I know.
We want to do it.
There you go.
Such a small town.
This is a good thing.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
We will call the meeting to order at 9:02 on this Saturday, July 5th.
Morning.
Morning, Brenda.
Where's Carol at?
Take that.
She is
Somewhere fun?
with Sophia, yeah, at Galveston. So I'm also doing just a voice recording for her, but I'm sure she'll.
Yes, you got to.
Both the versions of it, in case they're different.
We'll try not to talk too much, so it'll be easy.
Okay. Todd, could you do the invocation, please?
Lord Father, we love you so very much. Lord, we give thanks for this amazing and beautiful day, the opportunity to serve. Lord, we ask that you fill us with your spirit, give us insight into your will, Lord, that we can do good for this community. Lord, we ask your blessing in all things. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. Okay, under new members and guests, Mr. Patterson is going to come and visit with us, but the next couple of months he's going to be out of pocket, out of town on some things. So he will definitely come. He wants to address us with update us with what's going on at the lake, which it'll be a very good meeting with him, but we'll have that in the near future for sure. Next we have the minutes.
Yes, we do. Anybody have a chance to go over those?
I did.
You want to give it
They look funny.
give it your highlights or?
I was happy to do this.
I make a motion to accept the minutes.
I second it.
Jason's made a motion. Okay. And Debbie second that, is that correct? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, next then is our treasury report with Brenda.
Treasury report's been delivered today. But at this time, I can report, and Mr. Chair, coffee cup is not full enough. We've definitely talked. In June, we had no income. Our expenditures were $1,216.17. That includes AT&T billing, banquet, reimbursement, mutton busting, and insurance. That puts our total end balance at $28,656.32. Sorry, incorrect. Nope. Ending balance, $30,491.91. Broken down across all three. So, with that, in that regard, if you look at the table for year-to-date type stuff, it still says we need to pull some more membership dollars. Right? And I did issue a check for the 4th of July fireworks for the amount of $1,500. according to the expense available. Have not seen it cashed as of yet. So, yes. Otherwise, everything is coming.
You said you haven't sent cash?
I issued a check to Sailor W.
Yes.
It has
Now,
not.
Dan picked it up, she alerted, I've not seen it come across the bank yet, hasn't been cashed yet. So,
It may,
Yeah.
they got.
Maybe there's a.
we have done our commitment,
Yes.
we've executed upon that, so yes. I expect to hopefully see that check clear pretty soon. With that, that's all I have.
Make a motion, we accept the financials as presented. I'll second that.
Okay. Eddie's made a motion, a second by Jason. All those in favor? Anyone opposed?
Not me.
I knew you weren't opposed.
No, sir, no, I have a conversation.
Thank you. Thank you, Brenda.
Where's your lunch?
Okay,
Quiet.
next is our city lake update. I can say I was able to attend the new bridge
Ribbon cutting?
ribbon cutting.
So glad to see you
Jason
there.
was there, and it is amazing, absolutely amazing. It was an awesome program. It was, weather was perfect for it, and I got a little dizzy looking over the.
Yeah,
It was really neat because it was overcast and there was water in the river,
Oh.
and I don't know, it was a perfect day. But anyway, it was a very, very nice.
I wish I'd known
celebration.
about it.
Jan, if you don't mind, I'll add that
Yes.
it was a really small gathering, and there were some folks from Ladonia there, but mostly it was government officials. There was the mayor from Honey Grove was there as well. We also had all of the organizations, right, so Flatiron and TxDOT and so forth. They were all there, and they all talked a lot about kind of unity, cooperation, working together, and there was some references to working with others in the communities and stuff like that. So it's a little, it's just kind of a telltale, in my opinion, and from what they said about how their goals are really to work with us and work with the communities and work with the people to really try and help make it a better place, which was really nice to hear, and they did a really good job, and it was great to hear from Mr. Patterson. It was really good.
That's how it training works. They're definitely community oriented for the city of Ladonia. Like I say, it was a very nice ribbon cutting opening. So it won't be too much longer until that bridge is going to be open.
The 10th.
Of July.
Yeah. Wow. That's what it looks like. That's the signs up there. The new traffic pattern starts to let in, so I'm imagining that's what we're doing.
But that's what they've already made arrangements. Have it as a walking.
And then someday, on a cool day, maybe we can
Yeah.
walk part way.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can make it all the way across the bridge there on that wall.
I'm wagging you.
I'm like, Carol and I have plans when it's cooler to take our dogs and walk back
Yeah.
and forth until we walk.
Yeah.
All of us are really excited about it. Okay. City, we know we're having the 4th of July, so we want to make sure we try to get word out about that. And I've talked with Kyle to try and make sure the fire department can be there, so he's checking on that. Hopefully they can. They've always been able to do that usually. So looking forward to the 4th.
I do have a question on that. Someone posted that we didn't have enough money for fireworks.
I'm gonna check with them and see what they're short. I don't
Okay.
know.
'Cause we can help make donations. I'm not sure where this person got their information from.
From the meeting, they said they were $800 short.
So at the meeting, we started out with $800 short, and then.
Started
we
out
had
with
some
what?
Other
800
donations.
short.
And
Oh,
so I think when we were done, we were at $400.
So, yeah, it's
Close to that.
okay. Oh, okay.
Dana was gonna check with a few individuals to make the donations, and she said she was gonna call, because that was gonna help her.
Is it too late to do that?
No, I'm sure
Okay.
it's not, but they may have it. I've emailed all of the city council members that have email addresses for it,
Yeah.
and asked them if they could tell us an updated to them at that point.
I'll give her a call too and see what we're, you know.
Man, that would be a shame for that
I
not
need
to
to make
be
my
as
donation too.
good as it's, because that's one of the best things we have.
Oh, yeah.
If y'all would, let me,
Yeah.
because I'd like to, Christie, maybe do this, do a post on the 4th, about the fireworks. Big, I don't know, how would we say that? Sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce of Ladonia. And special thanks to whoever made a special contribution to
Yeah.
that.
How do we find out who made the contribution? Do we want to list them?
Let Christie know if you want to be recognized.
The city did their part, right?
As far as I know,
Yes, they-
because
Yeah.
they would have to, because.
They have it in the budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and for them to be 800 short, because it was, when we,
Was that?
yeah, when we heard the number from what Puckett was, the cost was from Puckett, Dr. Puckett. It was 1,400 from the city, 1,500 from us, from the chamber, and then the other, 1,300 or so would have to come from
Donation.
donations and stuff. So. And they were only 800 short, now only 400, so they probably have it, I would imagine.
Okay.
So if they don't, like, we would like
Yes.
to contribute to that. I know I said that last time, but I also saw that post. So if you don't, somebody would message me privately or whatever, so that we can contribute.
So,
Like I say, I need
do
to
you
make
know how to get a hold of
Skipper and I are counting on this, we love it.
I know, it's great.
Do you know how to get a hold of Dana?
Who would?
today.
No.
No, okay, all right, well, I
Yeah,
emailed them also,
Yeah,
if I hear something, I'll
I could
Yeah.
text her.
Okay.
and
If
find
you
out.
can find out, I think it would be good. to
We
tell
can
them.
all-
Yeah, I'll-
We will take care of it and just send out a message, and I suspect we'll be.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to donate, who do they donate to now?
So you donate to the city, you write it out to the city of Ladonia, and then you like put in a check memo that this is what the purpose is for, and then so that they have to use it for that purpose.
And then you drop it in the drop box at the
You
city
could,
hall.
or
and
take
they
it
get
to them or whatever, but I mean, and yeah, I don't know how it's working, I don't know if Puckett's billing them afterwards, and they haven't paid them yet. or-
No, well, he will give them a invoice, of
Right.
course, but they have to have the payment ready for that night.
Okay.
So, yeah, so every, the check needs to be,
So I don't know how we'll get it to, because they're not gonna be open, are they open on Monday?
That's to call them.
I don't know if they're open on Monday, you won't be open.
They should be. Government off, thanks for
but
Till Monday.
Let me-
If I find something out, I'll let you know.
I can text her here shortly and find
Okay.
out. But I think we're pretty close, if not right on it, so. Anyway, we're looking forward to the 4th of July. Please be sure and check out front City Hall, if you can, the marquee, when it's updated. It's important that citizens support the city on, council meetings, and any other meetings they may have, so please try to attend. Okay, school update.
School's out or something.
They've been pretty busy for being out. From summer, yeah, just like had several conversations with Ms. Wilbur and a couple of others. They have been very active.
It's not the kids though,
No, it's not
The
the
schools,
schools.
yeah.
No, it's the staff.
Staff is busy,
They've been busy, yeah.
already preparing for the school.
it,
Yeah.
it's getting calculators donated
Thank
to
you.
the schools.
After years of telling them.
Yes, I have them.
I have connections.
We'll
I finally got
to
it.
them. Yeah.
Could you help us get a grant? And so I think I've gotten a lot more than a grant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
those will help them out.
Thank you. That's good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Eddie Pray, still giving back on Calculator King.
I don't know, I was a little nervous. I sent a message saying, hey, give me a call. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. I thought, wow, I think I went out there this quick. And finally got a hold of one of my friends and said, hey, can you check and make sure this person's still in the office? The response came back, oh, they're doing LRP. It'll be next week. Sure enough, on her flight home, I got a message going, yes, we'll take care of it.
Oh, that is awesome. That's huge.
So I felt a little better. I thought I started moving around.
Sure. Okay, then, if there's nothing else on the schools, then we'll move on to the trail and keep it done beautiful. And
We don't have any updates today.
How's Anita doing? That's what we want.
yes, that was my next deal. How are we doing?
Well, she's doing pretty well, all things considered. Surgery was a resounding success, and she's home, of course, and learning how to eat again. So,
Good.
Moving
she's in
around,
good spirits.
pain levels under control.
Yeah, I think today is the first day she's been without pain
Yeah.
meds, so
Yeah.
That's great.
and she's back to sewing a little bit.
All right.
Okay, there's
That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Where's the good sign here? She's sewing, we're good.
Good. Please tell her we miss her. Thinking of her, if y'all need anything, not to hesitate to holler at any of us. Okay, feeding family.
Going well this month because it falls on the 4th of July. We're going to move it back to the 11th, so we're not going to have a distribution until the 11th of July. So looking for volunteers, but on off.
Looking forward to it. That's the last one, so I'll be there. Thank you, Jason. Okay, under new business then, we have the Ladonia Rodeo that's scheduled for this July 7th and 8th. This seats for the change in sponsorship.
So we need to, do you have the tickets?
I haven't seen the tickets.
I haven't either. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm out of-
So we need to
I'm out
make
of the
sure
loop. I don't
whoever
know.
wants those gets those.
Is Mountain Bustin' just on the 7th or?
No,
It's on
both
both
nights.
nights.
Both nights.
Both nights?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
I did text you that.
Um,
Even better, it's still in my phone.
I did ask for it to be put on the marquee, but they said there may not be room on the marquee, so. Well, they were gonna put up about July 4th, and I don't know what else is up there, so
We'll put up a virtual one.
if we could put up there, that would be nice to support the rodeo. Coming up.
So
Huge
there's,
event, so.
if anybody's interested in coming, is there 6 seats? And
I
there's
think there's six, yeah.
two different nights, so
Okay.
it's too hot, I won't be.
A little warm out there, but a lot of fun. So wish them the best this year for another successful rodeo, which I'm sure it will be. There's nothing
I
else
did
on.
get the check to them, right? Because that's all I have
Yeah.
the tickets, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Brendan, you sent the check, right?
For what? Mountain Boston? Yes,
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Yes, they've already
Yeah.
cashed it.
Awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, Buck Tussle Trek. Oh,
I
I forgot the date.
I texted her,
What is name?
I don't remember.
Thank you. I was-
I may have it on here, I see her face.
I think it's Nicole.
Nicole, you're right, I think that's it. and they
Sorry, that's gonna be on.
did not give us any absolute that we'd be on there, but she wants us to be on there, so.
From what I could pick up on, it looked like we were gonna be on there.
Oh, did it have us on there?
well,
Okay.
Yeah, it's a question
Possibly.
whether
I
it's
think it's
Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, and it'd be great if they moved this to
They,
Saturday.
they keep trying, but haven't made it yet, so.
Yeah. Anyway, you've got her number?
We're looking it up.
Or just, anyway, I can get with you after the meeting because I've been trying to figure out. I thought I had her number, but I didn't.
Okay, I said, I'm hoping Ladonia is still on the list for Sunday. I'm planning on it. We have some internal challenges this year, but Bug Tussle is an event that I think that will prevail, so I know it's going on.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Oh. So anyway, we got that coming up. And I don't remember the date. Did they have the date on it?
um,
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
Tussle Trip is,
We should look at it.
in August. Registration form. The 26th and 27th.
Yeah.
In August.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, hopefully, and it does look like to me that we're probably going to be on there. If everything goes through, we'd be on good.
It'd be
Look forward
nice.
to it.
To have more people there. I know they come at church time is the problem, so we don't normally have a lot of people there. But, you know, as many people as we could get there would be good, because they come through about 10 or 11.
If it's a church time, do they want a sermon?
I don't know.
Okay.
Right, but it's really neat.
Yeah, I really wish we could get moved back to the Saturday, because in
It
those
would
days
really
we
be
were on
nice. We could
Saturday, yeah.
We could get people down here, for sure, see these neat cars and stuff, so, but we'll, I'm pretty sure we're gonna hopefully be on there, but we'll keep that, everybody updated
Yeah.
on that. We're gonna do that. The city park, have no updates on that. We need to,
So we've got something
Just-
going on with the city.
well, I think Anita and I, we're going to try to meet with or contact the family regarding the property.
Oh, yeah.
And all that, and
Yes.
see what's what. See, yes, Ed?
I have a piece of information on that front.
Yeah.
So Steve and Nancy Taylor are also looking and wanting to put a city
Yeah,
park
yeah.
in. So we should probably get with them
And work together.
and work together. Yes. So we need to reach out and, yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Reach out and let's see if we can set something up with them.
Okay.
I dropped the ball on that. I talked to them a week or so ago.
Well, that'd be awesome. That's great. Wow.
You know, as we think about a city park, and we think about maybe things we could do there, whatever, if it's equipment or frisbee golf or whatever, that we might do, if the chamber helps with that, I don't know if we have like fundraising opportunities, because like we didn't have any income in June, is there something we could do in June, or what can we do on July 4th to maybe raise some money or something like that, you know? And not just for that, but like the fire department, they're looking for a new truck and they need to raise money for that, and they do that, so I don't know if there's opportunities we have to help raise some money for businesses and in our community.
Good idea.
Yeah, I think there's definitely opportunity there. It's just deciding what we'd like to do and when. And
Yeah, Steve's talking about
Yeah.
the corporate donations,
Yeah,
so,
so
yeah.
that would be,
I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
if Somebody would take
Fantastic.
over. I mean, I tell you, at time we could make some money, but I don't want to be over it because I've already got a few things I'm over, but is for the eclipse. I mean, we haven't been addressing that, and that could be a real moneymaker and exposure for Ladonia. I know it's in April, but I don't remember what day.
it's coming up. Yes, that was a huge deal for Doug Franklin.
Yes.
So, and we can get a,
I mean, we need a space. Even if we could just get,
well, he wanted us to go maybe out.
on the, like,
April 8th.
On the bridge, right?
Well, that was-
on the bridge, yeah, but the bridge will be
Bridge will be
open by
open, so
then,
that
so
can be
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. But that's something that we need to make a
Wonder
plan
if
on.
the Oak also Park, temporary also Park.
We could
that
get
be
across.
an area, or,
Yeah, and
I kind
I
of want to
was,
get away from the city a lot, you know, that was.
well,
just-
it's,
Well, it's during the day.
Oh, that's, yes, correct.
Yeah, I know.
He said that.
Everybody goes.
I
to
did it
light.
the same thing, I did the same thing. He's like, no, it's
It's
during
during the day, yeah.
So,
I remember he was wanting us, everybody to get out, but he thought it could be a really big
but
event.
I will be on a committee for that, but I don't want to be over the committee for that. If someone wants to be a committee leader on that, I will help.
Oh, I'll help too. Somebody.
But I do
knows
have
more
more
than
We all have our things that we do. She's got garage sale, I've got banquet and Frontier Days. Anita has People Don't Be Beautiful and the trail, and so we need some new people to be over committees.
I'm too unreliable, so.
I'm confused on what this committee, this Eclipse committee is.
To make sure
To
that
set up a
we need-
function.
No, I'm
Make sure the eclipse happens.
what, I think that's,
No,
pretty sure it's gonna happen without any help, but,
No, It's really
organize, somebody that
bringing
would help
attention,
organize.
but bring attention to
Yeah.
an event, to bring people
'Cause we need-
here to do it,
We probably
to
need
see it. 'cause
food
we're right in the middle
vendors
of
and
nowhere.
T-shirts and, you know,
If it were something they were wanting to do on the bridge or something like that, we could always use our property as a parking and then walk to the bridge
Yeah, because
situation.
we got the walkway, we could
Yeah,
actually
the-
stand
Which is
in the
literally-
walkway
yeah.
out there.
I was gonna say, we'd either use my property or I'm sure Opportunity would let us park and
Yeah.
whatever there from there, so nobody would have to cross the street. So that's something that we could do.
I'm not understanding why we wanna use the bridge. Why not use solar eclipse?
So,
Wait,
anybody ever been to
just-
Tonga Solar Eclipse?
Yeah.
When I was in
Yes.
third grade.
Yeah, so you want to get out of town because you don't get the effects that nature provides
Right.
when it goes dark in the middle of the day, so you get the experience, that transition from day to the night, and the birds and the insects and the, right?
Okay, so you wanna be up high so you can kind of see
Yeah.
everything, okay.
And I think,
That's a perfect.
yeah, that's a nice viewing, I mean, just to see the shadow, you might actually be able to see the shadow running at you from a
Yeah.
height like that.
and like has said before, that the birds, and I think, do they get quiet? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? Everything
Yeah.
goes quiet.
Well, it's super crazy because all of the barn swallows that used to live in our property are now under the bridge. So they're using us in dusk, which is great. Like, you can see-
Yeah, that's
So they
nice.
kind of go, it's kind of fun to see them going,
Yeah.
and I'll bet you there'll be a bad situation too.
Would you be opposed to having food vendors?
Probably not, I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we've got that whole property in front and,
There'd be more room there than at the actual fossil park, I think.
Yeah.
And you're up higher. Yeah, yeah.
we're not going there yet, but yeah.
What are the free tickets that are out there?
Oh, no, those are covering our little skip boats.
Oh.
Yeah, they're tents.
Somebody rented them.
No, those are tents, but they're over.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll talk to Greg and we can.
That would be good,
Yeah.
actually, that'd be perfect place, I think, for
hours. I think it'd be great because you'd have the bridge or you'd have her place to stand on and.
What are the dates?
Yeah, we can always ask Joe.
April 8th.
April 8th.
And it's around midday. I don't, you haven't
We might need to get some kind of.
Yeah, the exact time is
traffic
11:24.
operator, Because
Just
people
no.
walking back and forth across the.
Yeah, that's,
highway,
yeah.
it's not gonna be.
But that's, we need
We need an
a
orange
chairman,
vest.
we need I have orange vest. We need
Well,
a chairman.
The bridge sounds great, but I'm gonna be
Yeah.
surprised if the state's gonna let you shut the road down.
We need
No,
a
don't
chairman.
shut the road
Shut
down.
it
It's
down.
gonna walk the
They have to walk
Just
the
on the
bridge.
walkway.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but you could flag traffic to
Yeah.
stop for a second while we walk
Okay.
across.
Well, and the same thing, like I said, I'm more than happy for us to donate our spot too, but I'm sure Upper Trinity would do the same thing. Their property's actually
Yes.
where the entrance is, but we can, either way, if they're not able to, we can and vice versa, whatever.
Right.
Done right, you could fill all of that.
And that's April 8th.
Yeah, and total eclipse is about 140, something like that.
But I'm only gonna play Bonnie
Starts
Tyler.
starts at 12:30.
Okay. I don't know
But-
what that is.
However we promote it, we don't have to have necessarily one site either. We can just say, hey, come to
Yes.
Ladonia, and here's places that you can be, right?
Yes.
I'm a little bit leery of the crossing of the highway because crickets and birds might slow down and stop, but people driving in cars that are oblivious don't. So, but yeah, there's lots of places. Even like at the fossil park, there will be a spot there, or your place, or whatever we can develop between now and then that's just more for people to be. And some will be unofficial, right? But some will be official. So we have, at your place or whatever, we might have like, we're selling T-shirts or, I wear or whatever, if that's what we're trying to do.
So
But I
what
think
time
the
did you say
chamber-
yours was supposed to
Partials begins at 11, and this is for Dallas, but, relatively the same values. 12:23 is partial, total eclipse begins at 140, maximums at 142, ends by 144.
So what time would you suggest that you start this party, like at 12 or 11:30?
But no, there'll be people there all day. Get ready. That's how it was last time.
Vendors,
Several hour
sort of
thing.
thing.
Now to get
I mean,
set up.
if
you
you
know,
had-
Yes, I
Truck
would have,
vendors
I would
and stuff
have
like that,
craft
they'll
people.
need to have a time to where they have to be set up by, so 11:30?
I would do it earlier than
If they
that.
want to take advantage.
Because partial begins at 12:30, so I would be, 11, 10.
No. If vendors, I'd have it set up at no later than 10.
Yeah.
That's what
You're
they're
bringing
gonna ask
people from out of
probably.
town. Remember, you should have a huge crowd out here.
Yes, supposedly it will be a
Yeah.
huge draw.
If we can fill up all the Airbnbs and stuff we have in town,
Okay, so who has a list of all the Airbnbs?
I have to go track that down. I don't know that anyone does right now.
If the hotel,
You got the
treehouse.
treehouse probably booked, but
Out there on,
the hotel out on 2990.
is there anybody else?
And, we could offer,
Anything.
we could offer people to camp out here by the trail too. They can pop up tents out there.
Of course, the RV park.
The RV.
Yeah.
We can also go
Yes.
camping on our place too.
Okay.
We've done it, people camp there already for the,
Yeah.
the fishing,
If we can find enough of places where you bring people in, they spend the night, the whole day could be,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
they could do they could see what Ladonia has, they could do
Yeah.
a trail, they could walk the trail a little bit, they could go see the fossil park.
go to the
they
fossil
could
park in the morning
go
and
see
walk
what-
there.
What
and-
day of the week is it
They
on?
could actually be walking the fossil park.
Yes.
What day of
Yes.
the week is it on?
Tuesday.
Monday,
Tuesday.
Monday? Is it Tuesday? What day is it again?
April 8th.
April 8th.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
that's Monday.
Oh, that's
Wait.
right.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
I'll talk to Greg and we can we can open up the lake so people can just our pond.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll hold it so people can just fish.
What do you call it, like again?
Cordo.
But
And then
again,
hypothetically for our.
This is why we kind of need a committee coming
Yeah.
together.
we need a
And
coordinator.
start.
So
I'll be on
I'll be
it.
on
I
it.
just don't want to be in charge of it.
Yeah, me either, but, Anybody else, Chelsea and Dee Dee, did you want, Christie, do you want to be on it? Or,
Yeah, I'll see if I can get that right. We can definitely do that.
I would love to lead it, but I just don't, I'm too
I know,
unreliable.
I got you.
but we appreciate you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got
If
you.
you can do that, it's your place to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be awesome. That opens up a
Right.
great opportunity for us.
I can lead it, we don't have a frontier today, so.
Yeah, and there's probably lots of
What?
other places we
I
can
said I'll
go
lead
to.
it.
We have the
Schedule.
frontier days.
The more we know about it, the
Don't
more
we?
we prepare for it, so then somebody
Oh.
might come in and do like a
Like
bounce
this.
house or have some, bring some food trailers in or.
Yeah, so, but we can all
What
kind of do
businesses
it
do
in.
we have that belong in the chamber currently that we can talk about to bring, I mean, do we have any businesses that could, or bounce houses or
I know
event
somebody that
venues
has
or food
bounce
trucks?
houses out of Cooper. I know somebody that does bounce houses.
So could we buy, like if we do a lot of this at their place, could we buy a little extra insurance that would cover anything that would happen there?
And I can check on that, but I know we have an umbrella policy that covers some stuff like this, well, because we have the rental.
Yes.
So, but I'll.
Yeah, because I just think that's something you always want to be aware of.
Just like, we're already.
Yes, that's right.
As we're already being sued right now, our insurance is amazing. Oh, yeah. But the whole time we were here.
Okay, so we've got, so we've
Okay,
got
there you go. And that,
me and Debbie and Christie, you can help us.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Was there anybody else?
but if,
Eddie.
if,
Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said. you
she'll
wanted-
he'll lead.
Okay, all right.
When he leads though, it's me, but it's okay. But okay.
Okay, I appreciate that because that's one of the very last conversations I had with Mr. Franklin, Doug Franklin.
I would help.
Yes.
I really have to say that.
That would really be,
It's killing me, but I have to say that.
that would really be nice and do something on him. So, awesome, guys, I like that. Is that all of that? Any motion?
You need a motion?
Y'all not done with the meeting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I make a motion that we form a committee to oversee the celebration of the eclipse.
Debbie's made the motion, do we have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We're gonna have Bonnie Tyler up there. Totally puts it on her.
Can-
Anyone?
Oh, no, that'd be great.
Ask.
Jan will sing it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Can
But I don't
we-
want everybody leaving, so.
Can we set a date? Just go ahead and set a date for a meeting because I think this could be a big thing that we need to take the time.
Yes.
So when I get my pool situated, I'm gonna bring them back to this room. I'll let you know. I got busy and kind of.
I'll send something out.
Oh,
I'll send something out.
thank you.
Yep.
All right.
We'll get on that. Thank you, everybody. All right, then, done there, then we'll move on to old business, the code of ethics.
Everybody get a copy of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anybody need a copy of that?
Anybody not get one?
One just in case.
Code of
The
ethics.
code of
I got it on
Code of
my
ethics.
email.
Just in case, make sure I have my mouth shut.
Do I have to read it?
Yes. You guys can vote on it.
Get fired, I want.
I'm good.
Good? Peggy, you want one?
I know y'all are all up and ready. That's all I need to know. So, people that are looking at me.
You want to talk about it, or do we want to just go over it individually and then bring it back for vote next month?
I think we just need to vote on it
Okay.
and get it done.
So the member code of conduct has not changed. How does she do that? Carol takes everything I do and makes it 100% better.
I know.
What was added was the violations of the member code of conduct section, pages 2 and 3. I would love to say that I created this manually, but I asked my digital assistant to help me with this. I've modified it to a slight degree for the suspension and, I don't know what we call the eviction section, expulsion. For some interaction with the chamber. I just feel like it's a good idea. If we're going to suspend somebody's membership or expel them from membership, we should probably bring it to the group and just have a majority of those present at a regular meeting, have a conversation about it, and then vote. And then I added a little section at the bottom there with the appeals process.
Ever visitors, non-members that he's visiting?
No. Just members.
How many times can a visitor come without joining the chamber?
We just can't vote. We've always let people come.
We've done that with that, I mean, they just,
We've just
they
always
was
had,
that, and, you know, which is fine.
you know,
We haven't had it abused yet,
no.
but we have discussed charging them coming in.
As the community grows though.
Yes, yes.
Those are, so, as a chamber, when you have people coming in, they're gonna have a kind of a different expectation of the chamber, in my mind, to where you have like more networking. So I was just wondering if there's things that we need to look at to have the chamber prepared better than the city is prepared for the growth.
Yeah.
That's a great topic. I know a lot of chambers that I'm involved in have a networking fee. If you're a member, it's free. If you're not a member, there's a fee at the door.
Well, even the, and they have opportunities. Would you have like 2 visits that you can come free to check out the chamber?
I disagree with that.
And well, no, but
Yeah.
it's just for the networking portions.
So the reason you don't necessarily want to restrict it in that way is a lot of people need to see the value of the group. And if you just make the networking event such that people don't take advantage of it by never joining, right? You make a nominal fee, $5 or $10 if they want to come to the event, and you make it effectively so that they can come and pay an annualized membership fee without the rights of a member. And then they can try it before they buy it.
Right.
Because a lot of people say, they come to network meetings two times and say, well, I haven't got the business out of that group, so I'm not going to come back.
They do. And actually, those kind of businesses you really don't want anyway.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
agree.
won't last.
So there's an educational process there too. It's a very agricultural process.
Right. But I was just kind of curious on if the
You also have to remember,
chamber's more looking to grow that. I mean, the membership, how do you get more membership in so that we have the membership dues? When you do events like this, who do you turn to? And the chamber doesn't need to be paying for the bounce house and stuff like that. If you have a bounce house person who's actually a member of the chamber, that's who you promote. And that's
Yes.
who you ask.
Sure.
and that's coming. I mean, all that's coming. We've worked in the basis of really no businesses in town.
Right.
So we have a lot of people that are here just because of the community. It's not all about business.
And
So
we're,
I want to make sure those,
and we're still there.
yeah, we're still there.
Very,
Yeah,
very few of them.
Right.
and yes.
Yes. But we do need to be
There are
prepared.
businesses here that aren't members.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
And we have members here who are going to be creating businesses. You are,
Yes.
you being one, me being one, you guys being one.
I already have a business.
Okay.
I have 2 businesses.
No, I get what you're saying. I just,
Those are separate memberships, by the way.
I know, I have a
Yes, in both.
We know, our accounting department knows that.
We do need to be watching out because you're right, we can get caught flat-footed fairly quickly.
doing what?
Watching out for how things are moving and as things start growing, what are we going to do to be proactive and be ready for it,
Yeah.
not necessarily implementing it yet.
I mean,
thing like this, I just put out a post because nobody knows nobody knows all of the businesses that have bed and breakfast, hostels, the sleep out room, they'll let somebody sleep in,
Yeah.
anything like that. So I just put a post out on my page saying, hey, if you are a business in Ladonia that has a hotel, bed and breakfast, blah, 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 put your name, your company name and phone number here so I
For future, yeah.
can reach out to you.
Yeah,
But when I reach out to them, I'm gonna say, are you a member of the Chamber of Commerce? And they're gonna say, no. And I'm gonna say, well, if you want to become a member of Chamber of Commerce, we're setting up a plan for this
major
Eclipse.
eclipse, and we're trying to
Yeah, I'd
find
be a little-
businesses in the community that people can come and spend the night.
I'd be a little worried about putting out a room for rent.
Well, some people aren't.
Yeah,
Huh?
Some people
Yeah.
aren't.
No, I'm not saying I'm gonna put out anything for rent,
no,
but if they want to rent one out, then if they want the
If they're
chamber to
business.
promote it for them, for this event, come to a meeting, join the chamber.
But we have
Well,
to
there's-
make sure they are,
They're an official Airbnb.
they're official Airbnb or something
Yes,
because.
they have to be a
Yes.
business.
Okay, got it.
Well, and she
Got
said
it.
if you have a business
Yes.
that rents out a room.
No, I just heard renting a room and I'm like, there's a lot of people here that go, I've got a room you
I
can
think
rent.
to bring it back around to what Christie was talking about though, I think that's where the hook is we only promote chamber businesses.
Correct,
Yes.
yeah.
Right, we know about
Yeah.
you, so in a
Right.
pinch, if everything's
Yeah.
full, we might tell somebody, hey, call these guys, but we're not gonna do any promotional work for anybody.
That's not.
Oh, no, that's
not
exactly
fair.
right.
That's not fair to the members that actually
Yeah.
are paying
I agree.
if you're not being,
There-
you've
there-
got to promote the
There are
businesses.
benefits
That's
and
what the
everything.
chamber's job is in my,
Yes.
yeah, in my
Yes.
experience and understanding. That's the whole purpose of joining the chamber is to be that group that is part of the city and integral to the city in promoting and doing such things and being the go-to on when we have events like this. This is how we promote our businesses. And that's kind of our goal right here. So, I mean, and the chamber has a great hand, this chamber has a great hand on doing a whole bunch of community stuff. We're lacking the business support. And that's what I would like to see us grow and be prepared to accept and market to as we're growing as a community. Because I think if we don't catch that part of it, we're gonna be behind the 8 ball and we're always gonna be a number 20 doing everything and it's not gonna last, in my
yeah.
opinion.
Wore out.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna get burned out.
So member code of conduct, I do want to bring this back around so that we.
Yes,
yes.
Yeah.
Anybody see any changes that need to be made in here? I mean, spell check, grammar check, all that stuff. Okay, then I'd like to make a motion that we adopt the Chamber of Commerce of Ladonia member code of conduct and violations of the member code of conduct policies.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it. I'll third it.
Wait, it was
Cheryl.
Oh,
Okay.
Russell.
Wait a minute, Russell, wait a
Get
minute.
a question.
Just one quick comment. When you publish this, can you put somewhere just a version number on it?
Sure.
Because we vote on the current version, so in case you have some wide ranging things
Sure.
in the future.
I'm gonna ask her to date it, so that'll be a component of it.
Outstanding, thank you.
Yeah, I'll put a version number.
Please and thank you. Okay.
All right, so Russell has made a motion. And
Yes.
Cheryl has second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Russell, for putting that together.
Appreciate that very
Yeah.
much. Yes.
Thank you, Ray, for being with me.
All right then, next on the agenda then is our update on Annandale ISD Baptist Holy Spirit Group. I talked to Ruth Bill, and I left a note at home. It's been a couple months ago that we talked, so I failed to bring it with me. There are things they need that we table it.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I apologize for that. So Eddie, you want to make a motion to table, and then do we have a second on that?
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor? Anyone opposed? Very sorry. July 4th fireworks. There again, they're gonna happen. And it's be down on the
I
square.
kind of wish that the city
I
would
don't know.
get involved in like putting some food vendors and, you know, ice cream or, you know, ice cream floats, like something cold because it's gonna be hot.
Why can't the chamber do that?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, is that
I
something
mean,
that?
we could put word out, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of late now, but
Well, there may be some that would.
So somebody who can make a batch of root beer between them.
I was just.
I'll bring the ice cream.
I'll bring
Just be
that.
careful what y'all bring up, because you're gonna get volunteered for it real quick,
Yep.
even if you didn't bring it up.
I mean, I don't know, as a chamber, should we just ask, I mean, even though it's a city event?
No, we'll do it over here on this side.
Well, if-
Well, what I'm asking is, it's a city event, but as a chamber, could we put out there if you would interested in setting up as a food vendor, or, I mean, do we want to?
But I don't know that we can do anything this year, for example, per se. that- I mean,
Unless we wanted.
in future years, if the city's doing something, how do we, or do we want to become part of it? And it's all of it is part of us working together
Mhm.
better, right? You know,
Yes.
Hey,
Kind of do that. So, but how do we do that? Because then we could do something, even if it's, hey, we're gonna have a 4th of July breakfast, that's something that's separate from that, before that, or, you know, I don't know. But, you know, there's just things to think about.
You know how you do that? You have food trucks, or you have an ice cream truck that's in the chamber that you promote to do those kind of.
we
things.
had those that would work, but we don't
I swear this woman
have those.
has a repeatable pattern. A design pattern
You
here.
get those
Oh,
businesses.
But if there's
You're gonna
something,
have to help us understand how to bring those people.
Yeah.
well, if there's some, the way you do it is, if there's something you said, okay, we want an ice cream truck. Okay, you get on the phone and you look in Bonham, anywhere, and see if somebody has an ice cream truck. Like we've got a gentleman that's a friend of ours that does a snow cone truck named Shave, but he's in Frisco. But somebody said, hey, you want to join our chamber? And anytime we need a snow cone truck for a ribbon cutting, we'll give you a shout. You can swing by and promote your business too. And that's what they do.
I'm only just, who's the food vendor who always is at Bell Fox Park? Laditra, you know, we could ask
Yeah.
Laditra. Is she part of the chamber?
No.
So I'm wondering if certain people don't join the chamber because it might be a financial thing, so they
I'm
don't see
sure
the
it
value of
is,
it.
yeah.
So I would be willing to, ourselves, like, maybe the chamber can take certain businesses that we would want to be more active.
Sponsor.
And sponsor them.
Sponsor, give
And
them.
sponsor, give them a year membership.
First year ROI.
Yeah, just so
It's
the
25,
teacher would
look
be
what you
one.
got out of it.
Yes, because.
But she's always at all, she's like the D's Burgers, right?
Yes.
Big D's.
So
yeah.
she's at all the events, which is great.
She's
She's
very
a great
reliable.
member for the chamber. And if she does need a sponsorship, that's perfectly
Right,
fine.
then like that would be something that you, because then people, because I think Debbie's right that there, and I think you're right that there's,
Yes.
this is where the chamber needs to be, that's what we need to be doing.
Yes.
And here's where we are now, and we know there is going to be a
There's
shift.
gonna be a
There's
shift.
gonna be a shift, and if we're prepared for that, and if we can start getting some of those businesses and give them a leg up to be able to do that, I'd be willing to,
We could do it like scholarships.
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't even have to have you pay for it.
Well, just-
We
yeah.
could just,
But it could
we
be
could
a-
say, okay, we're gonna give,
1 year.
Yeah.
we'll pick 4 businesses or something, and say, okay, we're gonna just give these 4 businesses members. It's like we did with
Yeah.
Gail, because Gail would do stuff
Yeah.
for her, so we would, for us, so we just gave her
Yeah.
a membership.
And I like that idea better because you can budget for it, plan.
Yes.
But once we know what the differences are, I mean, because we're talking about promoting businesses, but we have individual memberships. And that individual might have a business. We shouldn't be promoting that business.
Business, that's
because They just
correct.
have an individual membership.
That's correct.
So as we have more defined, and this is something we talked about quite a while ago, we just have to kind of figure out what that is. But yeah, we're working that way, so we gotta do that.
To build it that way. And the individual that has a membership, that either has an idea for a business or is trying to figure out how to start a business or how to increase whatever little side job they're doing, the chamber can help with that. There are entities that will come in and help the chamber, SCORE mentors and training and all of that stuff that we can promote and bring them in and encourage them to build their small business and help the citizens of Ladonia that don't really know where to go to in order to get this stuff.
So do you guys want me to text Ladidra and ask her if she'd be interested in setting up for the
It'd be
July?
nice if
What
we
time
had
would we want her to
anything
set
set up out here for the 4th.
Well, I mean, that was really my question is, can we do that? It's a city event, can we do that?
I think
I
we
would do
do.
it.
Okay.
I just.
We'll ask, we'll say we're sorry.
Ask for forgiveness about permission.
Yeah, the only, right out here.
Yeah.
The only question that
Yeah,
I
that's
could
true.
see that there would be if the city requires any permit or anything for
They
city.
don't.
They don't have anything.
Okay, well, I
Can
mean,
I bring my
That,
big
that would probably be the one thing they had a permit for if I were to set up back here.
No.
Well, they'd have to inform somebody.
Uh,
They'd have to inform somebody if they had.
Okay, so I have another idea. What if Wendy, do you think Wendy would set up and do cold things like floats?
I don't know.
Is that the one that does the lunch plates that has the little sign at the corner?
Yes.
Is she good? Oh.
She's okay.
Okay, I can't see you because
She's
you're there, but I'm
She is
thinking that-
learning.
She's
She's
trying.
trying. And that's good.
Some
And
of
she-
them
and those
do
are the
really
kind of-
good.
Yes. some
Yeah,
of them
that's
have
how
been
I
really
would
good.
say it.
Yes,
Some of them
yes.
did really good.
And those are the kind of businesses the chamber can encourage
Yeah.
and help
Yeah.
to grow.
Is anyone opposed to me bringing my big old outdoor speaker here and playing patriotic music? while
No,
Nope.
I think it would be
Nope.
fantastic.
I'm a church music.
So, but what we'll do is just have to set it up over here and just play it.
Yep.
Yeah, we can't.
We will have our
I'll bring
normal
the mix.
setup here and let people use the
We set up in
restrooms
front,
and
set
whatever
up
we
here,
want to
we
do
open
right
the
here.
building for the bathrooms
We
and
can.
stuff.
So what if we had, even if the city had a problem, what if we had Big D set up?
I can set up over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not going to have a problem. They
She
won't
can
know
set
where.
up in my building.
Okay, so we're gonna see about Big D's and then this Wendy.
And then, I'll text Wendy and see, what other kind of things could she do?
I have no idea.
I
I
have
don't know. what
Because I
that
don't
is.
think there's enough to have like 2 or 3 food vendors.
No.
So if we had her and then the cold stuff would be great, yeah. I would say popcorn and then floats and cold drinks maybe.
Yes.
And maybe hot dogs.
No,
Well,
Laditra.
Detroit.
Laditra could do the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Laditra does hot food and then we'll get Wendy.
You know,
to
she
do
could do
cold
hot
things.
dogs on All-American, let's go.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. And if Big D's would do that, and then drinks, and then Wendy could do the ice cream, I mean.
That's what I'm thinking, if Wendy could do something like popcorn and
Yeah,
floats.
Snacks, yeah, sure. That would be great if you could. All right, is there anything else on July the 4th?
And that's all assuming that Big and West is going to be closed that evening, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not going to affect,
No.
you're not going to just mess up another local business by bringing in. You know, that's another thing you want to make sure of as you're
Oh, yeah.
moving forward, that you don't take out somebody by
Well,
bringing
in
somebody
that
else.
case, I wouldn't,
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't worry about that, so.
No, that would be it. Okay, so
It's Wendy, is it Wendy?
we can reach out to them and hopefully get.
I don't
I don't
know.
think the
It's Wendy.
fire department is, I don't think they, I'll talk to Kyle, but they'll be over working
Yeah.
at the fireworks, so. Anyway, all right, if there's nothing else on July the 4th, Then we'll go to the Ladonia Rodeo Association, responding to our email and reports that the date for the Bull Fest.
Still have not heard that from them. We may not have a Frontier Days this year.
Down to the,
It's coming down to the wire, it'll just be, we'll do
So
the
actually, I
small
would
print.
just-
We could just
say-
do a last minute thing if
Yeah.
we need to, or you think we just don't need to do it? Because that's in a couple of months.
You do with what we've been doing, Ricky does it, it's not a big deal.
It just won't be
It
lousy.
won't
We
be
keep trying to
lousy,
up
and
it,
it's-
but
it's
we
not
can't
what
up
we
the game
want,
until
but-
we have. I think what we're gonna have to do is just set a date to have it and not worry about it being during a rodeo. Because you have to have a set date and be able to plan it if you wanna up the game with it. You know what I'm saying?
so do we want to set September?
No, let's let them get past the rodeo.
Yeah.
And then I think they'll be going there. They're handing off their stuff to the younger ones, and the younger ones are struggling to keep up.
Okay, so we'll just
Table that
table
until
this.
next month, and then we ought to be able to get an answer of whether they're doing one or not.
So I have a motion then to table the Frontier Day plan.
Make a motion to table the Frontier Day planning, setting a date until after the upcoming rodeo.
Okay, thank you, Jason. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye. Okay, we have action item updates. Anything we need to- There is, I don't think so, really. Okay, let's get it's already after 10, but if we'd like to, do we want to go around the room? Does anybody have anything they'd like to offer? Cheryl?
I spoke with Brent Roselle, actually been texting back and forth with him. He was our performer for the banquet. And I asked, he had an issue with his speakers when he was when he performed at the banquet. We used his speakers, or the auctioneer used his speakers, and apparently was screaming into the mic and ruined some of the speakers. And he was asking if the chamber would consider helping him to have them repaired. And I asked him for a statement, and he said he spoke with DFW Speaker Repair, and they said $95 for service and $160 to replace the blown speakers. He said there are 8 small speakers per cabinet, and 4 of them sound like they need to be replaced, and that's a Bose 802 cabinets. So I just told him I would have to bring it in front of the board and hand it over to you, hand the issue over to you to see what you say.
When did he realize this happened?
He said, I've been using them on a couple of shows, but I can hear where they're blown and distorted. So he doesn't use the speakers every day. And this has been like a month casting. So he's used them a couple of times.
You mentioned it that night.
And
So
yeah,
what
he
is
was
the total?
upset that night because
What's the total?
Excuse me, what is the total?
Yeah.
it's whatever, 95 plus 160.
But is that per speaker?
No, that's for the whole thing.
So roughly 250, 260.
Yeah. And he's not asking for the entire amount. He's asking just to, can you help me with this? Because, and I don't know why we didn't have the auctioneer use a different set of speakers unless it was just a convenience matter to not have to switch over.
I make a motion that we take care of the repair costs in full and just take care of that for him. I mean, he did a great thing for us, and
Yeah.
we want to, we need to be better about that part, and that needs to be our responsibility. And so I make a motion that we take care of those costs for him. That's the right thing.
Jason's made the motion. Do we have a second on that motion?
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, so a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Who do I write the check?
Him.
It probably should write it to the company.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
DFW.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's-
Whatever it is.
So, okay, let me text him again.
Yeah, that's how we really should do it.
Okay.
All right, Maria.
All right. Is there anything else around the room? Anyone else? Oh, Christie.
I would like to
Just
give
pink
a
wood.
current list of all of the chamber member businesses. What I would like to do is send them out like a little questionnaire and have a monthly highlight on the Facebook page of who they are, what they do, where they're located, and those sorts of things, so that we can actually promote their business. And it's just a questionnaire that, will give that information. They can write up whatever they want, and we can,
What they want you to say.
what they want you to say, and be able to do a member highlight for the month. But I like an accurate, complete,
Yeah.
and then that way we can, hopefully encourage other businesses to come in, so we can see who all actually is here, what they do. Because actually Jody and I have been members for a year, and obviously there's lots of people that still don't know what we do. And so it makes it really difficult to understand. I don't know what a lot of y'all do either.
Yeah.
So,
Russell and I and Jason need to get together at some point and start working on the website.
Yeah.
We really
And I
have
think we
kind of
have
fallen off the side there.
Update our website and,
Yeah, we need to build a brand new one
yeah.
with a new logo and a
Okay.
database.
Yeah. And then we can incorporate the benefits and all these kind of things to really make it, put it in a really.
and the contacts, because I know that whenever you have move-ins that are coming in, or even into the surrounding area, the chamber actually can promote jobs, do the advertising for local businesses that are looking for help. They can do a lot of different things, and there are a lot of people that move in and turn to the chamber to get a pulse of the city. So if we have some of this information, and then they have the people that they can refer to, like even Republic, wastewater, who trash, or whoever does our trash, those kind of things. I'm not sure that the city's quite capable of doing most of that right
They
now.
were,
So-
yes.
Right
They
now.
were,
So those are things that maybe we can get the Republic to join in.
Yes.
Yes.
Those
Well,
kind of, those.
Also, can we get, I know Facebook and all this stuff has data showing how many people we reach out to.
Over 1,700.
Okay. Because we're gonna need that information to start. If we're gonna go after businesses, we need that, and you're right. I mean, we went to Alliance Bank, said, hey, we do your bank with you, would you guys become a member? They joined.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
question
it's-
of us going to the businesses and saying, here's what we'll do for you. You need this website set up so that we can
Yes.
show them, and they go out there and look. We need the stuff you're talking about.
Right.
Again, we just got to get ourselves organized behind this. The opportunity's out there. It's just a matter of pulling it in. And then we need to go target businesses.
Right.
I
need
mean,
to-
we have had in the past, people that come out here and done, had nice snow cone setups, and we've had problems. They come out and somebody undercuts them because one of the locals shows up and sets up their little machine and,
Cheryl has taken care of that.
yes, but,
Kona
We can-
Ice won't come out here.
well, but if we go and find these people that have these things and then do what she's talking about, we will promote you, we will do this. It means that when there's an event, we're gonna have to go shut these people down that just show up and start.
Yes.
Right.
But that happened like early on when
Yes,
we were
yes.
first trying to revive
Cheryl's done a
that.
great job at the 20 Mile Garage sale.
And then we've had to actually go tell people, you can't, you have to
Yeah.
leave, you're not signed up to set up sure.
Anyway,
So, and maybe we could talk Kona Ice into Warrior.
Well, I think
Warrior
what we need to
clothes.
do first, if we can, get this new website.
Up and
Yeah,
running,
yeah.
yes.
That's really
done.
important.
So first step first, if we can kind
Yeah.
of get that at some point, I know it may not be easy, because that's living room. But that would be a huge step, and then we'd know how we want
Yep.
to progress and how we want it to look and all of that. So if there's nothing else, is there anything
I
else?
want to say,
Oh, Jason.
I was going to say, do we know anybody that could design us a T-shirt for this? Okay, for the.
See, if we knew what you did.
We might.
We knew what you did. I just thought we would volunteer for the eclipse thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need new chamber T-shirts too.
Yep.
We don't.
Yep.
Do you want me to send the file to you or something?
What?
For the chamber t-shirt? Or are you talking about what kind of
Get
chamber?
a new chamber T-shirt,
What kind?
just to wear when we do functions.
And that'd be fun.
Yeah. Like we do for the 30 Mile Garage Sale, we have our 30 Mile Garage Sale.
I have a graphic artist too, so we can also do the artwork and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're saying we need t-shirts for the Eclipse.
Eclipse,
We need new
chamber
chamber
T-shirts, I think.
t-shirts. So if somebody that,
She said,
so what happens at the next meeting or the next couple of meetings?
Yeah, if we could just start thinking about quantity and sizes, that helps me, because if I can, and color, if I can put these into one order,
Yep.
it's easier.
Yep.
okay, so would we want to do something around the logo that we use for the Eclipse?